I had an old buddy, his name was Jake, who had experienced a real tragic loss. He and his girlfriend were getting ready for their big day, even picked out wedding themes. His girlfriend Emily was hit by a car right in the center of town. He took over the funeral arrangements, handling everything himself. Poor Jake was devastated, understandably so. Grief hit him hard. Emily was raised by her father. She lost her mom when she was a teenager. And when he lost his daughter too, he turned to the bottle. After the funeral, everyone felt even more depressed. Jake was in mourning, and I did my best to be there for him. Just a week after the funeral, Jake called me deep in the night and asked me to stop by. I was surprised, but I headed straight to his place. When I walked in, lights were on everywhere. Jake was sitting at the kitchen table. I asked him what was wrong. He told me he heard Emily laughing. I got goosebumps. I looked around. Jake swore he'd seen her in a dream, dressed in her wedding dress. To calm him down a little, I waved him off, saying it was just grief playing tricks on him, since he still couldn't get her out of his head. We each had a glass of wine. Jake headed to bed. He asked me to stay the night with him. We lay down on opposite sides of the bed. The guy fell asleep right away. I started to doze off too. I woke up feeling very uncomfortable. I realized I couldn't turn my head. Someone was holding my hair. I lifted my arms, feeling that they were tied to the bed frame. I tried to get free, but out of the corner of my eye I saw a white figure approaching. It was Emily's ghost, dressed in her wedding dress. Emily's ghost leaned closer, looking straight into my eyes. I mumbled some meaningless apology, assuring her that it was no big deal. The ghost backed away, managed to untangle my hair with trembling fingers. I jumped off the bed. By then, the ghost seemed to have dissipated, leaving only the gently swaying curtains. I couldn't sleep a wink that night. I woke Jake and told him the story in a shaky voice. Emily had been one hell of a jealous girl when she was alive, and it seemed that even death couldn't stop her from pursuing her man. Jake told me later that Emily had visited him in his dreams.